Shemai GTA chums, this is the Verlierer and you can get it from Legendary Motorsport for about 700 grand, or you can go to the LS Car Meet Prize Ride Challenge for 3 days in a row, top 5, super easy in any street race, series race, brilliant car, and you can see it's got some nice rims on it as well. I didn't realise they were that good. But let's have a look at my TVR, which is far better than that one. It's orange, that is hard to compete with actually. Maybe we should make ours orange. We're going to modify it first and then we're going to take it for a little drive. It's a great car, an essential vehicle. You need to get this. It's based on TVR Sagaris. Did I say that? TVR Custom Cars. They've gone bankrupt now, but they were excellent back in the day. Right, okay, so colour is what it's all about. We don't have liveries to play with, so let's go with the respray. Primary colour, we're going to go with a metallic on this one. And we might go red. We've got a red accent already in there. Oh, look at that in grey. Dark steel, great. Great. Shadow silver. No, we're not going there. We're going to go for something nice, like a red. That is a big, bright red, isn't it? Let's just wang that on just to see what else there is. Big, bright red. I mean, that is great. The sunrise orange looks amazing, so I've got to hand it to them. But I'm going to do something different. Yellow. Ah, that's alright. That's alright. I prefer the red, though. I prefer the red. Secondary colour. Classics. We're going to go classics because they're cheaper. We can go black. Or we could go for a white. I'll just go red. Red on red. Is that putting a tint on the mirrors? Look at that. Oh, right, there we go. Look at this. It's colouring up the brake caliper as well. That's amazing. The lime green looks great, but not on this with this red. Diamond blue. That's a possible goer. Let's just go straight to white. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Come on, white. There it is. There it is. Frost white or ice white. I mean, that does look pretty good. Let's just wang it on. Go on then. And then what we need to do is start from the start. So bumpers, front bumper, we have the stock is probably the best really, got to be honest. It's got a secondary colour on it, but we don't necessarily need that secondary colour, do we? We've got it already on the bobbly bits. I just like the smoothness of it. So that front end, maybe we could add an extra vent. That splitter, but in red, not black. Looks great. Black does look great as well, but I think I prefer the red. We're going to go with that one. Bumpers. We've done that one, yep. Engine is upgraded to the max. Exhaust. Okay, we've got a straight through kind of square exhaust thing. Oh, we've got the multi-race exhaust. But I think I do like that square look, so I'm going to keep with that. It's very good. Fenders, race wings. It just puts some accents on the wings, that's all. Oh, why not? You know, why not? We may as well. It adds a bit of detail. The bonnet, there's a lot of options on this. A lot of options. Vented hood. Stock is excellent, nice and smooth, but the vented, we have vents there, so we got vents there. Double up on vents, why not? Horn, light. Mirrors, we have the stock mirrors which have that secondary colour, so we're going to stick with them for that reason. Plate, TVR of course. What else? Respray, roll cage. We don't need a roll cage with this car. That's one would look like if we chose to put one on. I do like the roll cage on there because it's got that white in it, isn't it? I'm tempted by it, but I've never put a roll cage on this car, so I'm not going to, no. Skirts. Carbon skirts. They look pretty decent, actually. Look pretty decent. I'm going to leave them. No, actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm going to get rid of them because then it's all red, isn't it? Nice. There we go. Spoiler. We need a spoiler. The tuner wing gives it a bit of traction bonus. You will need it a little bit, but you don't. It's not essential, you know. You don't need to put a spoiler on it. I think it looks really pretty without the spoiler. If you're going to go for one, go for this one, the tuner wing. I'm going to stick with it though for performance. Sports suspension, ideal. Transmission is done. Wheels. Now this is the bit. These are like the original rims, but we probably want to go for a black colour. And now you can see that white brake caliper. Those are excellent rims. Do you want to know what rims they are? Tyre design. We can put the custom tyres on. Why not? Tyre smoke. We can put the red tyre smoke. But tyre design. Where is it? Where is it? Tyres. Wheel type. There we go. There we go. This is in sports class and S racer. These are exactly what you want. You could go for this one, the ground ride, to give a bit of extra oomph to it. But I'm going to stick with what we've got because I think in black they look amazing. So I'm going to leave them because they're cheap. They're like 10 grand. Windows, we're going to leave it smoked out because this is a posh car that you don't want people to see you in it for some reason. I don't know why posh people do that. Let's go. We've done it. This is a great car. In case I didn't say, it's a great sounding car as well. It has a nice engine sound, sounds just like the real thing. I can't remember, if I'm honest, what the Sagaris sounds like, but it sounds a bit like the Griffith and especially the Cerberus. Reminds me a bit more of the Cerberus really than the Griffith. But Cerberus, that's one of my favourite TVRs. So for that reason, it's a yes from me, because we've not got a Cerberus in, have we? I don't think we have. The Cerberus or Cerberus, I can't remember the name of it now. It's so long since I've talked about these cars or even seen them. They all blow up in a puff of fire, puff of smoke. Look at the car though. Look at it. It's amazing. It looks exactly what you want a TVR to look like. And this build, it's phenomenal. I think you will agree. Although you could go black on the wing mirrors. You know, secondary colour black would be fine. And there's a lot of slip on the corners, rear wheel drive, so just bear that in mind. Look at the internals and then take a nice corner. Oh, we ain't got any good corners coming up. Internals, that's let down a little bit, but the stitching on that seat with that secondary colour is nice. Let's go and see where we're going to go, man. Where we're going to go? Here. Okay, there we go. Around that corner. Lovely job. Come on, chums. Okay, let's just figure out where we're going here. We don't know where we're going. Anyway, this is a free car. So easy to win. And everyone's racing, so that means you are going to win. Because it only takes 2 people to do a Street Series race. So you can just do it with a chum. And just do it solo with a chum. With 2 chums. That's not solo, is it? But solo on solo, and you're both guaranteed to get your mark. And only 3 races in, and you've won it. Brilliant price. Compared to 700 grand, it's an absolute mega bargain. So I'm going to win this, and I'm going to replace this car because I paid good money for this car, and I'll get a bit of money back. So even if you own it, I recommend you do it just to get a bit of money back. And if you like racing, if you hate racing, obviously just do KO Perico for your money. That's a sensible way to do it. I wouldn't bother racing if you hate racing. But then again, why would you want this car if you hate racing? If you hate driving as a whole, because you're not a good driver, therefore you're not going to like this, because there's a bit of slip on the corners, which I've not really demonstrated too well. Oh, that corner, no, too late for it, sorry chums. Maybe this one, there we go. See, it's got a bit of slip. Got a bit of slip. Let's take a right-hander here. Maybe the right-hander's the wrong way to go. Oh, come on, mate. Definitely was the wrong way to go, because that chum got in our way. I wish I had a sense of direction at this point, which I do normally have an excellent sense of direction. Long shift. Very tired. But this is the corner to go for it. It's not. It's just... Look at that. How beautiful is that power sliding? I've not even smashed it. Amazing car. And as you're getting it for free, it's the best price. But I would buy it for full price. Honestly, it's so cheap anyway. And you are going to enjoy it for life. Unless you don't like driving nice cars. In that case, you're not going to enjoy it. In which case, why are you even watching this video? Watch something else. Stop it. Unless you just like the sound of my voice and you're using it to go to sleep. In which case, rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. Yeah, get to sleep. Get in bed. It's a school night. It's not a school night. Come on, get in my way, man. It's Friday night. Anyway, right, that's enough about this car. I've talked enough about it because it's an excellent car. It's in my my main garage. That's where I keep all the best cars. That was his fault, and he's just completely screwed up my favourite corner. What is that guy doing in the middle of the road? Look at that. Ceramic pistol. Why have I even got a ceramic pistol? I didn't even realise I owned a ceramic pistol. I thought I'd try my best to avoid that thing because it's a piece of crap. God, looks like Rockstar's just giving it to me, or a modder has. Scumbags. I've also got the laser minigun for the same bloody reason. I don't want that either. Rubbish. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent Friday and weekend and working week if that's what time you're watching this. Thank you.